Hey there, food lovers! It's Giada here, and today we're talking about one of my favorite fish, salmon. This pink wonder is not just tasty, it's also super good for you. Salmon is packed with protein and omega-3 fatty acids, great for your heart and brain. You can buy it fresh or frozen, and it's versatile too. Today we're focusing on baking salmon in the oven. This method is perfect for beginners, simple and gives great results every time. Baked salmon has a wonderful texture, flaky and moist when done right. You can keep it simple with just salt and pepper or get creative with different seasonings and sauces. Let's get started on this delicious journey. Before we start cooking, let's make sure we have everything we need. For this recipe, you'll need salmon fillets, olive oil, salt, and black pepper. Fresh salmon is best, but frozen works too. Just thaw it completely. Olive oil keeps the salmon moist and helps the seasoning stick. Lemon juice adds a bright, fresh taste. Dill, garlic, or paprika are great options if you want to add more flavor. You'll also need a baking sheet or oven-safe dish and parchment paper to prevent sticking. With all these items ready, you're all set to start cooking. Now that we have our ingredients laid out, let's get that salmon ready for the oven. This process is simple and ensures your fish will be flavorful and perfectly cooked. First, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 200 degrees Celsius. This temperature is ideal for baking salmon, giving it a nice, flaky texture. Take your salmon fillets out of the packaging and pat them dry with paper towels. This step is crucial as it helps the seasoning stick better and ensures a crispy skin. Place your salmon on the baking sheet, skin side down. Arranging them this way helps the skin crisp up while the fish cooks. Brush the salmon with a little olive oil to keep it moist and add a touch of richness. Then, sprinkle on some salt and pepper to enhance the natural flavors of the fish. If you're using lemon, squeeze some juice over the fish or place lemon slices on top. The acidity of the lemon will brighten the flavors and add a refreshing zest. Make sure your oven rack is in the middle position for even cooking. This placement allows the heat to circulate around the salmon evenly. Check that your baking sheet isn't overcrowded. The salmon pieces shouldn't be touching each other. This ensures that each piece cooks evenly and gets a nice crispy edge. If everything looks good, it's time to bake. Carefully place the baking sheet in the preheated oven. Your salmon is now ready for the oven. In just a short time, you'll have a delicious, healthy meal ready to enjoy. All right, your salmon is in the oven. Now let's make sure it comes out perfectly cooked. Let's talk about cooking times and how to get them just right. Generally, salmon needs about 12 to 15 minutes in a 400 degree Fahrenheit oven. This is a good starting point. However, this can vary depending on the thickness of your fillets. Thicker fillets will need more time, while thinner ones will cook faster. A good rule of thumb is to cook salmon for about 4 to 6 minutes per half inch of thickness. This ensures even cooking. As it cooks, the salmon should change from a translucent pink to an opaque light pink. It should also flake easily with a fork when done. If you're unsure, use a meat thermometer. The internal temperature should reach 145 degrees Fahrenheit or 63 degrees Celsius for perfectly cooked salmon. Be careful not to overcook your salmon. It's better to slightly undercook than overcook. Overcooked salmon can become dry and lose its flavor. Once your salmon is cooked, take it out of the oven and let it rest for a few minutes before serving. This resting period is crucial. This allows the juices to redistribute throughout the fish, making it even more delicious and moist. While it's resting, you can prepare any sides you want to serve with it. Consider pairing it with fresh vegetables or a light salad for a balanced meal. Even with a simple recipe like this, there are a few pitfalls to watch out for. Always preheat your oven to ensure your salmon cooks evenly. Make sure frozen salmon is completely thawed before cooking. Take your salmon out of the fridge about 15 to 20 minutes before cooking to let it come to room temperature. Seasoning is important, but don't overdo it. Salmon has a delicate flavor. Resist the urge to keep opening the oven door to check on your salmon. Use the oven light if you have one, or wait until the minimum cooking time has passed before checking. Practice makes perfect. Keep trying and you'll be a salmon pro in no time. Well, there you have it, folks. We've taken you through every step of the process. We've covered everything you need to know about making perfect oven-baked salmon, from start to finish. Let's do a quick recap. Salmon is not only healthy and delicious, but it's also incredibly easy to cook. You don't need many ingredients. Just fresh salmon fillets, a bit of olive oil, some salt, and a dash of pepper. Preheat your oven to the right temperature, season your fish generously, and bake it for 12 to 15 minutes. Avoid common mistakes like not preheating the oven or over-seasoning your fish, which can ruin the flavor. Now, I want to hear from you. Your feedback is incredibly valuable. Did you try this recipe at home? How did it turn out for you? Was it as delicious as you hoped? Did you make any tweaks or add your own twist? Share your experiences and any tips you might have in the comments below. If you enjoyed this guide, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more easy, delicious recipes. Thank you so much for cooking with me today. Your support means the world to me. Until next time, keep it delicious and happy cooking. Remember, the kitchen is a place for creativity and joy.